Hello and welcome to my students. Today's lectures we are going to discuss the topic chemical thermodynamics. In these topics, the today's lectures we have see the Van 't Hoff reaction isotherm. In these topics, the scientist Van 't Hoff are shows that link the free energy change for a chemical reaction with equilibrium constant for reactions. For any chemical reactions, the free energy change accompanied by the reaction will be like the change of free energy delta Z is equal to the summation of the products minus summation of the reactants, means summation the free energy of the products minus the free energy of the reactant, equation 1. Consider a general reactions like AA plus BB. It gives LL plus MM. Equation 2. Free energy change for this reaction will be delta Z at rest to at constant temperature and pressure is equal to capital G capital L plus capital G capital M minus capital G A plus capital Z B. Equation 3. As the reaction occurs, a moles of A and B moles of B, they combine with each other and to gives the L moles of L and M moles of M. Hence, the GL is equal to L mu L, GA is equal to A mu A, Gm is equal to M mu M, and Gb is equal to B mu B. Put this value in above equation. Hence, the delta G at a constant temperature pressure is equal to L mu L plus M mu M minus A mu A plus A mu A, equation 4. But we know that the last lectures we have seen the potential mu I is equal to the mu 0 I plus RT ln AI. AI means the activity of for the reactions. Equation is 5. Then this delta Z at a constant temperature and pressure is equal to, put this value in place of this mu, like L mu 0 L plus RT ln AL plus small m mu 0 m plus RT ln AM in bracket complete minus A into mu 0 A plus RT ln AA plus small b bracket mu 0 capital B plus RT ln AB, equation 6. Then this equation we rearrange. Then delta Z at a constant temperature pressure is equal to the L into this equation, like L mu 0 L plus M into this equation, so M mu 0 M minus A into this equation, so A mu 0 A plus B into this equation, B mu 0 B bracket complete plus RT ln is a common, for this, and A L raised to L into A M raised to M upon A raised to A into A B raised to B, equation 7. By replacing this mu0 by capital G0 for the reactants and products, then delta G at a constant temperature and pressure is equal to this G0L plus G0M minus G0A plus G0B plus RT ln AL raised to L into AM raised to M upon A raised to A into A activity A B raised to B, equation 8. For this G0L, for these terms and these terms, we can take as a delta G0. Therefore, this equation can rewrite like delta G, change of free energy at constant temperature and pressure, is equal to, this is the value delta G0 plus RT ln AL raised to L into AM raised to M upon A raised to A into AB raised to B, equation 9. For these equations, we can see are here. The first term on right hand side are indicate that the free energy change for the same reaction under standard conditions, and left hand side of the equation gives free energy change for the same reactions with initial activities of the reactants and final activities of the products, and therefore this equation are called as the isotherm. But if at a change of free energy at a constant temperature and pressure will be 0, then this equation can be rewrite like this delta G0 is equal to minus RT ln AL raised to L into AM raised to M upon A raised to A into AB raised to B, equation 10. Then the right hand side equation of the activity of the reactants and products at equilibrium. So these terms are the equilibrium constant capital K, and therefore this equation 10 can be rewrite like the delta G0, change of free energy for these reactants and products, is equal to minus RT ln K, and these equations are called as the Van 't Hoff reaction isotherm. These equations, that is 11, are called as a Van 't Hoff reaction isotherm. This K stands for Kp. Then this equation can be rewrite like delta G is equal to this minus RT ln K plus RT ln AL raised to L into AM raised to M, A raised to A into AB raised to B, equation 12. This minus RT ln plus this K is the equilibrium constant. The last terms on right hand side can be represented like capital Q, and these are the same equilibrium constant but involve activities of the reactants and products which are not necessarily equilibrium. Hence, this equation can rewrite like delta Z is equal to minus RT ln K plus RT ln Q. Hence, change of free energy for these various reactions is equal to, for standard reactions, is equal to this delta G0 is equal to RT ln Q. Now we have see some problems or the examples of this Van top reaction isotherm. For example, this is a problems. One of the general reaction they will be given like twice CO2 gas plus O2 gas to give twice CO2 gas. K for this reaction is equal to 42.9 at 300 Kelvin, and we can calculate the standard free energy change of the reaction at 300 Kelvin. So we know that the formula for calculate change of free energy, delta G0 is equal to minus RT ln K. So this value ln K are converted into log of to the base 10 is equal to minus 2.303 RT log to the base 10 into capital K. But you have note that the value of R is equal to 8.314 joule per mole Kelvin. Temperature is a we have given like a 300 Kelvin. Capital K is a equilibrium constant also given like a 42.9. Put this value in this equation, we get like a delta G0 is equal to minus 2.303 into the temperature, 2.303 R is a 8.314 into temperature, T is a 300 into K value 42.9. By calculation of these terms, we obtain the value is minus 5744.14.26 into log of this 42.9 is 1.6325. By calculation for these terms, we obtain this value 9377.3127 joule. Then the joule value can be converted into kilojoule. And then delta G0 is the standard free energy change for these reactions at 300 Kelvin is minus 9.377 kilojoule. Next problems also we have see for given these reactions like 1/2 H2 gas plus 1/2 Cl2 gas, it gives HCl gas. The standard free energy change at 298 Kelvin is minus 95.27 kilojoule. Calculate the equilibrium constant for the dissociation of HCl into its elements at 298 Kelvin. Firstly, you know the formula for standard free energy change for this reaction is equal to minus RT ln K. This convert into log to the base 10 like minus 2.303 RT log to the base 10 capital K. K is the equilibrium constant. Now we have see which value are given. Firstly, standard free energy change for this reaction given like a 95.27 kilojoule minus this kilojoule they will convert into joules, then R 8.314 joule per mole per Kelvin. Temperature also given 298 Kelvin. Put this value in this equation. So minus this 95270, it is equal to minus 2.303 into 8.314 into 298 into log to the base 10 into capital K. Capital K also given like K value will be calculate like a equilibrium constant, right? Yes. So log to the base 10 capital K, rearrange those equation, we get these terms are here in right hand side into, they will given to divide are here. So log to the base 10 capital K is equal to 95270 upon 2.303 into 8.314 into 298. By calculation for these terms, to get the 16.6969, then convert this. This is log to the base 10. So anti-log of this value, capital K, is a log you can remove for this K. So we have C anti-log of this value. So capital K is equal to this value 4.976 into 10 raised to 6. So K can be obtained for these reactions of the dissociation of such reactions like 1/2 H2 gas plus 1/2 Cl2 gas will give HCl gas. Then equilibrium constant for the dissociation of this HCl are here like a HCl gas. It can be dissociated as 1/2 H2 gas plus 1/2 Cl2 gas. And they calculate capital K dash is equal to 1 by K. So 1 upon this value of the K equilibrium constant is equal to 2.01 into 10 raised to 17 for the value of K. There is a dissociation constant of HCl.